Hi everyone, welcome to the Elendi Files, where we navigate the complexities of the global regulatory landscape of medical products. Our goal is to help make global medical product regulations accessible to everyone, whether you're a manufacturer, intermediary, regulatory specialist, or CEO of a medtech startup. You're in the right place. Be sure to connect with us on LinkedIn and our website, ElendiLabs.com. This is Teddy, the General Manager of ElendiLabs. At ElendiLabs, we're all about connecting clients, be it medical product manufacturers, medtech startups, biotech startups, with the right regulatory expertise to get products to people faster. Today, I'm thrilled to be joined by Maya from Smart Medical Solutions, a firm that helps to navigate the complexities of the UAE market. We're going to be spending some time learning about the regulatory landscape in the UAE and the Ministry of Health and Prevention, MOHAP, I believe, right? And the EDE, Emirates Drug Establishment. And Maya, thanks for being here. To kick things off, could you give us a brief introduction of what Smart Medical Solutions specializes in? So any services?
Yeah. Sure. Hi, and thanks for the invitation. Smart Medical Solutions is a medical store in the United Arab Emirates and also a regulatory consultant. We are supporting our clients for product registration for the pharmaceutical, medical device, general sales, cosmetics products registration in the UAE. It depends on the product category. We do the assessment and we support the clients from A to Z, from the access reports for sharing the guidelines, the circulars, the updated details for the file preparation until the submission and the product is distributed in the United Arab Emirates. So, our experience, as a person, I'm a pharmacist and I have 16 years of experience for the regulatory part.
Good. So not only does Smart Medical provide services in the field of medical devices, but it also provides services in other aspects like pharmaceutical products, and also it provides end-to-end regulatory support, right? So from product registration to even distribution, you could also find, I think of Smart Medical could also find a local distributor for foreign companies, right?
Exactly. We are providing the service as per our client needs. In case they want to use our local representative service, we are open to that. In case they have already their companies, their scientific office, and they want us to support their accounts with EDE, we can provide the service. Also, we are providing for the pharmaceutical product, the pharmacovigilance service and the post-marketing surveillance service for the medical devices.
Well, that's very comprehensive. Thank you for the intro. And let's dive a bit deeper. Okay, let's move on to some technical questions. First, what are the timelines and costs like for registering a Class 1 medical device in the UAE?
Okay, for the medical device registration, we have 2 steps to do the registration. The first step is to submit the product for classification with EDE. Once we do the classification, the government fee is 500 plus the e-card charge, which is usually 505 AE dirham. Okay, and the timeline.
Sorry. You mean it's just mentioned 500 in what currency, like US dollars or I don't know, UAE?
No, dirham. UAE dirham.
Ah, dirham. Okay.
Which is around $140.
140. Okay, good.
Okay, and the timeline to get the certificate for the classification, it's around 10 working days.
10 working days for a Class 1.
This is only for the classification.
Okay.
The meaning of the classification in the UAE, it's not similar like in EU. So they will only, the classification result will give us the legal status of the product in the UAE. So the reply will be either clearance from ministry as medical device. So the classification letter will be considered as the last step of registration. So no further registration is needed after this letter. And we can add the same letter with each import permit to get the products to the UAE. This classification or this result from the classification is applicable mostly for the professional use medical devices, which will be sold to the hospitals. There is other option for us. Once we submit the classification, the same process, the ministry result for the same classification letter, it may be appear like to be registered as medical device or to be registered as general sales or as pharmaceutical product. According to this reply, we need to communicate with the company and prepare a full medical device registration holders.
The first step is basically an assessment from the government body, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
So after this assessment, either and mostly for the professional use products, this will be the end step, and the same certificate will be approved for importation. For devices class 1 registration, in case the reply from ministry is to be registered as medical device, accordingly, we will share with the clients the full folder, the requested documents with the forms, and we will start the registration. The registration will be in 2 steps. We need to register the manufacturing site itself and the product. The process will take around 6 months. For sure, it could be less, it could be 4. It depends on the company documents, the availability of the documents. The reason of taking the around 4 to 6 months that we request certain legalized documents for the submission. Also, we need to do the lab test, and again, this will depend on the product category.
Okay, understand. But any fees for a submission? Because you just mentioned there is a fee for clarification, but I'm wondering if there is also a fee for submission.
Exactly. For the medical device, all the classes will have the same cost. For the application itself, it's I'm speaking about UAE dirham, 5,100 plus the e-card charges, which is mostly 5,150 dirham. This is for the application. Again, we need to submit the product for the quality lab control with EDE. The cost for this application is 3,550 again. In case the product is
Hi, Mai. I don't think I'm listening to, because there is I can't hear you quite clearly. Hello?
100 dirham.
Yeah, I think we're having an internet issue here, because I completely missed what you just said.
You lost. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. I will repeat for the costing.
Yeah. It's
okay.
It's working. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You want me to repeat for the?
Hello.
Yeah, I can. It's have also good connection. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, because on my side I didn't hear you for the last 2 minutes or so.
Okay. I don't know, but I have my internet.
Hello? Hello? Okay, it's good again. And I lost you again. I haven't lost you. Is it possible for you to reconnect? Hello?
Is that from my side or from your side?
Because on my side, I'm good. Because the image of myself is good, and it's working. The Wi-Fi here is working.
Same for me.
It's also working on
The same
side?
for me. Yes, it's working. It's full. I checked now. It's okay. So for the medical devices, the price is for the application itself is 5,100 plus the e-card charges. For the lab, it's 3,500 dirham plus the e-card.
Okay, you're back.
Try. Okay.
Is it possible that we could try like Teams with Microsoft Teams?
Okay. 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 I want to ask you: do you have to keep it? Keep the video because I can use the audio. Maybe it will be better from my phone.
Audio.
Is that okay for you?
Yeah, sure. I could use the. I'll start. I will stop recording now. Okay.
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 Okay. For the medical device registration, the application fee is 5,100 dirham plus the e-card charges. For the lab analysis with EDE, it's 3,500 plus the e-card charges. And if the product is applicable for the pricing, it will be additional 1,000 dirham. For the manufacturing site registration, it's 10,100 dirham plus the e-card charges. And the validity of the registration is 5 years.
So I think for a class 1 medical device registration, the total registration fee, including the clarification and submission fee, may amount to like tens of thousands of UAE currency, right?
For the product, plus for the manufacturing site, it's 10,100. Yes.
Okay, that's around how much in USD?
Around for the product, around $2,500.
Okay, and for the manufacturing side,
it's around 2,000, like both around 2,600 or $700.
Okay.
If you want to calculate
that's still affordable. I think relatively affordable when compared with like countries like the US and the EU.
How much is it in US?
Sorry?
How much in US?
How much in US? I think it amounts to at least 100,000. Because I haven't done one on the US yet. Yeah. But for
UAE, for the manufacturing site registration, it's $2,750.
Okay, 2,000. Okay. So that
yeah.
But for both so the total of manufacturing site and the submission, it's about 5,000 USD. 5,000 USD.
For the government. This is only for the government fee.
Okay. Good.
Yes.
But you just mentioned that the EDE will classify the medical product first, be it a pharmaceutical product or a medical device. So are you seeing a lot of this kind of combination products where the product contains both the pharmaceutical product and medical device. So is it hard to judge, to differentiate between the two properties?
No, it's like some products are clearly from our side, and it's known that it's medical device. For example, for the lenses or fillers, it's direct medical device. For some products, if we submit to EDE, they may request from us to go back and submit for the classification. So, because it may be exempted from the registration. So the best thing is to do the classification as first step, and the second is to do the complete product registration. For sure, for the pharmaceutical products that it's known it's a pharmaceutical, also we need, we can submit direct the application. For conventional or biological medical, we can submit direct without the classification step.
Okay, also for conventional ones that are pretty well known, then you don't have to like do the
skip the
classification
known like
part.
Okay. Yes, for some active ingredients that it's known it's medical, so we can submit the application directly.
Okay, so I'm wondering about the languages used in the document submission. Is it compulsory to have the documents prepared in like the UAE language? What is the official language of UAE?
The official language is the English to register the products. Okay. For the product registration, we need to prepare the folder and all the documents in English language, while the Arabic should be added to the instruction of use and the labels and the artwork. This must to be added. Again, if the product is medical device for professional use, for hospital only, still EDE is accepting English only.
Wow, it's very convenient for foreign manufacturers, especially those international companies. Oh, it's good to know that. So, are there many foreign manufacturers trying to enter the UAE market?
Yes, for sure. We have many products from worldwide. We registered products from Hong Kong, from EU, from US, from Canada, from many countries. Yes, we are doing the registration.
Wow, it's highly international. And at the same time, I know many brands want to work with different distributors in Dubai or Abu Dhabi. How can you manufacturer structure their MOHAP registration to allow for multiple sub-distributors under one central local authorized representative? Because you know, the UAE is is composed of like 7 states, right?
Yes, we have 7 emirates in the UAE. All of the emirates are regulated under Emirates Drug Establishment, which is EDE. Again, there is 2 sub-authorities. It's the DOH, Department of Health. This is for Abu Dhabi. And DHA, Dubai Health Authority, it's for Dubai. But the main authority we need to register with is EDE. After that, it will be it will depend on the client inquiry. So we will register with DOH for them as a second step, or with DHA. For the North Emirate, all the North Emirate is covered also under EDE.
So first, you have to be the products have to be registered with the central EDE, and then it depends on the client's need to go for DOH in Abu Dhabi, or in the EHA in Dubai, right? So, okay.
Exactly. For DOH, because Abu Dhabi is the capital of United Arab Emirates, and Abu Dhabi is most of the the big hospitals or government hospitals are available in Abu Dhabi. Also, the big tenders are from Abu Dhabi. So we will check the client requirements. We will do the registration for sure with EDE. And after that, if they want to have any sub-registration, DOH or DEO can support them for that, for coding, for insurance, whatever they are looking for. And for the part of the local representative, if they want to enter to the UAE, Smart Medical Solution can support the international clients by, we will work with them as a business development partner. We will agree in certain percentage for the work itself. And after that, if they are interested to distribute the product with Smart, so they are open for that. Or if they are looking for to have more than one distributor, also we can support them to have to reach their target and to do the distribution with other distributor also.
Okay, so I see that Smart Medical does have like a large network of distributors, so it provides like one-stop solution, so that manufacturers or clients don't have to worry about getting things done at one company and then other things done at the other company. So it's provides a one-stop solution. Okay, it's good to know. Yeah. And
exactly. Like from as an example, if we receive a request and our international company, they received local requests from different distributors. They don't have to work with all of them. They will contact us like, we received this inquiry from X medical store and they want to import this product. So we will communicate and prepare the document and arrange for the shipment, and it will be sold to this distributor. So they will have one point of contact for the registration and for the importation.
Okay, that is really convenient for foreign manufacturers, and I think before a device can be registered, you just mentioned that the manufacturing site must be approved by the MOHAP. So what is the word of advice for these manufacturers? So anything that they might have to pay attention to before handling the inspection or audits by the MOHAP?
Okay. First of all, EDE is not doing any local inspection for the manufacturing site. So they will not travel to check or do any inspection. That's the reason once we do the submission, we will share with them the requested documents, and they should have the mandatory documents, which is ISO, manufacturing license, the basic important documents we will legalized from UAE embassy, and also we need to add copy from any reference approval certificate, so the manufacturing site will be approved in the system.
Okay, so the authority actually relies on the ISO 13485 and I believe GMP certifications, right? Instead of doing their own inspection.
Exactly. And manufacturing license issued from the government authority.
Government authority. Okay. And I'm also curious as to whether the UAE has adopted all digitalized or electronic way of document submission. Do you do a submission online, or do you have to also provide paper-based documents to the authority?
Yes, EDE is one of the most regulated authority, and all the submission is done online.
Okay.
Also, the meeting, yes, online. And once we need any meeting with the officers, we can do it also an online meeting. So EDE is doing a perfect job in this part.
Okay, and the UAE is known for recognizing reference countries like the US, the EU, but does having a CE mark like from the EU actually speed up the authorities' review time in 2026? And is the technical review still exhaustive? Does a manufacturer have to provide extra documents even if they have the CE mark?
For any medical device registration, the challenge for some companies is to provide the CE certificate, especially from Hong Kong. Like once we submit the product, the medical device for registration, we need to provide the CE certificate.
So there is the
It's
the
mandatory.
UAE is
It's
only
mandatory
doing
for the medical devices or FDA approval.
so. One question now: does the UAE only do secondary review, or does it also do primary review? Do you understand the
What do you mean by primary review?
So, for example, if a product hasn't been registered in other countries, can it be registered in the UAE?
The product should be registered in the country of origin.
Oh,
Okay. And we need to receive a free sale certificate under the same marketing authorization holder in the country of origin.
Okay. So, but
Okay.
so
Mm.
yeah.
In case the product is, for example, if there is a contract manufacturer with from UK company as the MA holder, and the manufacturing site is in Hong Kong. So the CE certificate should be issued for the MA holder. You get my point?
So if the product is like manufactured in Hong Kong and then registered in the EU, is it possible to register?
We can. This is accepted.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is okay.
Exactly, it's possible because it's registered in EU and we have CE certificate to support our product.
Okay. So as long as there is a document support for registration in the UAE, it's fine, right? Especially from countries like the US and the EU.
Sure. This is very important to have the CE certificate or reference country registration. This will grant our approval for the product.
Okay, good. And you just mentioned that the professional use and home use, right? There's a difference between the two classes of products. What is the most critical distinction that manufacturers need to understand before they finalize their classification request?
Before the classification, we will share with the client the requested documents. Once we collect all the documents, the major documents, we will do the submission. And after that, once we get the clearance from Ministry as medical device, so no registration is needed, we will support them to prepare the documents for the import permit to get the product locally in the UAE. So this is the step for the professional use items.
Okay. So have to rely on the steps mentioned before classification and then submission. Okay. And I think I've also heard of halal certification in countries like Indonesia. So is there such a requirement also in the UAE, halal?
Yes. Halal certificate is needed for pharmaceutical product and it's needed for the general sales product and the medical device with active ingredient. Because some medical device, like it's only devices, and some medical device, it has active ingredient, like spray or something like that. It will be categorized in EDE as medical device. So in case we have something with chemical, we need to provide the composition certificate, and we need also to provide halal certificate. If we don't have halal certificate, at least we need to provide a company letterhead mentioning that the product is not containing any not halal product. Yeah.
What if
In the any pork or anything.
So it's a must if the product contains halal substances, then we have to declare the composition of these ingredients, right? It's a must.
Sure.
Okay.
Pork, anything not halal, it's not allowed to enter to UAE market, and it will affect the registration. In case for certain urgent use, the submission will be, and for certain products, the officer or the committee, they will evaluate. By the end, we are looking for the benefit for the patient. So they will evaluate the reason of adding this, and accordingly, they will accept or they will decline the request. But the usual practice is only we are using halal products in the UAE.
Okay. But you also mentioned that there is also for example in Dubai there is a huge potential for government tender, right? Or Abu Dhabi. I forgot exactly which city, but
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi. Yeah, it should be Abu Dhabi. And is the government hospital using any e-catalog for government tenders? And how is the product listing?
E-catalog for?
Sorry?
E-catalog for? I didn't...
So how important is the product listing on the federal e-catalog for winning those government tenders?
Okay. Once the product is registered and the manufacturer is, and the medical store or the local distributor, they need to list themselves with the authorities, okay, with the DOH or DHA, or it depends on the entity or hospital they want to register themselves. So it's local work, and we will receive emails that the government is looking for this tender. Accordingly, the local distributor will participate. We will share emails with our partners that this quantity, this product, this specification is needed, and we will share from our side locally a quotation, to participate with this tender. And after that, they will confirm to us if we are locally approved or not for the request.
So if it's approved, it will be listed on the federal e-catalog, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Smart Medical is also helping the foreign manufacturers to get the product listed on the federal e-catalog if the manufacturers have such needs, correct?
Yes. Once we have any once we receive any inquiry, we will share with them. It depends on the product category. They are
okay. So you also
like sometimes we're receiving the tenders for pharma or for medical device. We will keep notifying them.
Okay, good. So even with a valid registration, you mentioned that every shipment requires an import permit, right? So
sure, no shipment is allowed to enter to the UAE without import permit. Otherwise, the shipment will stuck and it will be rejected or returned back to the country of origin, or this is not accepted to receive any shipment without import permit.
So any logical traps that might cause, you just mentioned the medical devices to get stuck at Dubai or Abu Dhabi customs?
If the product is not registered, if the product is imported without import permit from EDE, this shipment will stop, yes.
Okay. But Is it
And
common?
if the shipment arrive without data logger or refer container, again, this shipment will stuck again.
Without containers? So,
Refer containers, yes, and or data logger is needed for the shipments.
okay, so data loggers and containers, right? They are a must for local.
Refer containers.
Okay, fair containers. What exactly is it? Is it used for?
Like it's like temperature controlled containers.
Okay, so the containers are prerequisite for entering, for getting the shipment into the UAE.
Yani once we do the shipment, the inspector will check the container itself in general, because it should be temperature control.
Oh,
Because you know the temperature in UAE is really high.
so what are the temperature requirements for product to be imported?
We are looking for at least 30 degree. 30 degree.
30 degrees Celsius.
Yes, 25 to 30 degree is acceptable.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, wow. It's just it's eye-opening because I have never heard of such requirements in other countries. So just for I think if the products are cold chain products or products in to be stored in a freezer, otherwise there is no such requirement for temperature logger in other countries. But I think the UAE is
The data logger is recent, and we have circulars also for the same. So always we are advising our clients once they want to do the shipment to add it in at least, if not refer container, at least to have the data logger to make sure the product is shipped with the correct storage condition.
Okay, wow, it's really fun. It's a fun fact. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
This is, for sure, this is needed for the product with the composition inside. Yes.
And I also hear that the UAE is positioning itself as a hub for first in region technologies. It's also embracing new technology and innovation. Is there a specific innovation pathway for AI driven devices or breakthrough technologies that haven't been launched elsewhere yet?
Like software, you mean?
Like software or SAMD, software as a medical device. So, is there
sure
specific?
We are one of the most expert company for the submission for the software products devices. Actually, we are submitting. We should do the product classification with EDE, and usually it will show us that clearance and its software, no further registration is needed. And after that, as per the law, we need to register the SAMD product with the DOH, Department of Health, and we will support our client to do the registration, to get AMIN approval, which is the cybersecurity approval. Again, we need to get the mobile and web application from the government IT team for the security of the software. And after that, the product will be approved to be used in any entity in the UAE, especially in Abu Dhabi.
I think
so. We share with our clients all the regulations that the data should not transfer outside the UAE, or supporting them for how to comply with UAE regulations.
Yeah, you just mentioned that Smart Medical is one of the few companies that supports AI or any SAMD, software as a medical device. You are an expert on this, right? So how many cases, if you would like to disclose, how many cases have you done so far for this kind of AI-driven device?
This type of registration, it's just recently, before 3 or 4 years, it was kind of optional. And last year, it becomes part, like mandatory. They are asking for that. A few companies are doing this type of registration. Until now, just before the 6 month, I registered about 8 devices.
8 devices, okay.
And now 8 devices, and now we are preparing the folders for 6 devices more.
6 devices. Wow, that's a total of like 14. I believe because this is quite new, and you have so far 8 devices successfully registered. So I believe you're an expert in the UAE regarding the AI-driven devices.
And the folders ready with me is already on process for the submission. The good thing that we are doing a very close follow-up with the government authority to get the approvals for our products, and also we support our client in case there is any issue, to at least to get exemption for certain period of time to arrange their local inquiries to be ready for UAE. Yes.
Good. I think maybe we can do another round of interview about the SAMD, because I think you're quite unique in this area. So yeah, I think we might expand on that in another interview if you are interested in having one.
By the way, for any hospital in Abu Dhabi, the reason I'm receiving.
Hello. Oh, I lost you there again.
Yeah, the reason we receive many inquiries because once the company contract already with the hospital.
Hello. Yeah, today we have had a lot of internet issues.
Again, yeah, it's okay. Again, what I mentioned that for the local market also.
Are we good now? Wait, we're back. Good? Hello? Mai? Good? Okay?
Yeah.
Are we good now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So for the local market, the people once already they signed contract with the government authority or hospitals or any hospital, they will ask them before purchasing the software to confirm that the product is registered. So
Okay, we're back.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe I think maybe we could write in the article, because we're having a very temperamental internet issue here. Maybe text or words could better describe what is describe your experience in the and expertise in question. Is it good?
Yes, sure. And for the what I said, I'm not sure if you missed this part, that the local market, once the software companies communicate with DOH, they will request from them the registration, the proof of registration. At this point, they come back to us. That's the reason we are receiving many inquiries now for the same.
Okay, good. I'm sorry, because we are having limited time here for this show, and I really appreciate your experience, your expertise especially in the field of SAMD. But I think we might arrange for another one of the interview if you're interested about your expertise in SAMD. But anyways, thank you, Mai. These are some incredible practical insights, and thank you so much for sharing your perspective with us today. And for everyone listening or reading the transcripts, we'll be featuring Smart Medical as our vetted specialist firm on our platform. Thanks again for joining us. We'll see you again on the platform. If you haven't checked out our website, please head to ElendiLabs.com. Be sure to connect with us on LinkedIn.